So we had some powerful energies yesterday. I was talking about it last week. Jupiter, sorry, I can't hear for the monks chanting at the back, all the way from Tibet. Yes, we worked on the Jupiter-Uranus conjunct in Taurus energy, and last night it was the powerful conjunct about 8 p.m. So I'm going to work today on because Taurus is an earth sign, and we all have an aspect of Taurus in our sign. Well, most of us do. And we're going to work with our feet, or foot, singular, but now we're going to work with feet, it should be feet, legs and pelvis. So a little bit of water energy there, but these are earth energy. And we're going to focus on pada bandha, so that's the bandha in the foot, which is a lock to create an energy pull. And the energy pull is down and up. So there's always a two-way stream of energy. We can't just go up, otherwise we would be like la la, not be able to function in the world. And we can't just go down either, because that makes us very depressed and unable to function. So it's trying to get a balance of both. Prithvi pranayama, so we'll do that at the end. That's the square breathing. So we're going to ground and draw energy of earth. Exciting. Prithvi mudra is like that. So you bring the thumb to the base of the ring finger. Sorry, the tip. Thank you, Liz. The tip. Sorry, I can't get my words out today. I was working late last night. Okay, there you go. So let's lie down. Have your belts handy. If you don't have belts, then a pair of socks will do. And just start with the knees bent so you can feel the feet on the floor. We'll start by the water element, so we're going to just work with the pelvis. So as you inhale, let the pelvis rock away. And as you exhale, press it down. So it's quite a strong, active press. Draw the tummy muscles in. Let the lower back really connect into the earth. Inhale, rock away. Almost as if the pelvis is a bowl of water and you're gently moving that water. Don't let it slosh over the edge of the bowl though. Exhale. Just get a sense of releasing any tension that's accumulated around the pelvis, particularly the sacrum. We'll add in an arm movement, so we take the curve of the spine up to the thoracic and help shift any stagnant energy that you've managed to shake up a little bit with the movement. So as you inhale, rock the pelvis away, sweep the arms over. And as you exhale, hands come back, really squeeze the tummy muscles in as if you're pushing the water up through and out through the top of the head. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now we're actually going to go down into the earth element in a minute. As you exhale, bring the knees towards you as the hands come over. Start to circle the knees. So just freeing up a little bit more trapped energy in the pelvis, but also starting to work with that lowest chakra, the Muladhara chakra. So the second chakra is Swadhisthana. Keep the breath nice and smooth, just working with how the hip and leg feels today. So, you know, if there's a bit of tenderness, then ease off. If you feel like you really need to stretch into the movement, then go deeper. Good, change directions. Lovely. Keep the knees near you, hands at the sides. We're just going to use this movement to warm the legs before we do an activation movement for the base chakra. So as you inhale, take the arms up and over, extend the legs up, pull the toes to the face. Exhale, hands down, just simply bend the knees again. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now, as you next inhale, I want you to hold the position. So stretch the arms up overhead, push up through the heels, draw the toes towards you. If you've got very tight hamstrings, then do the movement with the knees a bit more bent. So make sure the hands are all the way over. So the fingertips are touching the floor. So you're really stretching. Push up through the heels. Press down through the pelvis, almost as if you're trying to tilt the pelvis away from you. Make the legs really strong. Good. Now, keeping that strength in the legs. Inhale, separate the feet as far as you can. Exhale, bring them back to center. So just starting to activate the meridians in the inner edge of the legs. Keep the toes and the feet really active so that it engages the leg muscles. The toes are pulling back at all times towards your face. Push through the heels, press the pelvis into the floor. Lovely, come back to center, bend the knees again, circle once more. If you feel an overwhelming need to sigh out, release. So each of the movements that we do with the breath start to stir up energy. If you imagine a glass of water that's had soil put into it and then it settles. And what we're doing is we're trying to shake it up so we can remove it. So using that exhalation to release stagnant energy from the lowest two chakras, the earth chakra, which is for stability and security, and the second chakra, which is all about creativity. Change directions. Lovely. Now bring the legs back up again. You need to really relax the ankles for this one, so let's just do a little bit of a circling movement first to free up any stiffness in the ankles. Change directions. Lovely. Now we're going to hit our bottom with our heels alternately. So you need to just build up the speed. So we're creating a hitting motion towards the muscles of the perineum to activate Mula Bandha and the energy in that chakra. Go a bit faster. See if you can hit a bit closer. Just a little bit longer. Good. Inhale, bring the legs all the way up. Exhale, release completely. Deep breath in. Imagine you're breathing and you're pulling the breath right down into the bowl of the pelvis and the perineum. And as you exhale, pour it down the legs. Feel that lovely tingling in the feet. Tingling all the way down through the legs as the energy starts to liberate itself. Take hold of the belt, bring the left sole of the foot to the floor so the knee's bent, and the belt to the ball of the right foot. Make sure it's on the ball of the foot, so it's not the arch. You're putting it right across from the base of the big toe to the base of the baby toe. So we're opening that energy in the sole of the foot. So we have giant chakras in the soles of the feet. So there's always reference in many spiritual paths of cleaning the feet. As you inhale, let the knee bend. And as you exhale, push the heel up. I'm just going to do that 5 times, just to go a little bit deeper into the meridians that run through the back of the leg. Good, and hold. So let's start to work with the extended exhale, so it drops us deep into that security of Mother Earth. So in a scientific way, what we're saying is that it drops us into the relaxation response. But I want you to imagine that it's each time you exhale, you're being dropped into the arms of Mother Earth. So take a deep breath in for 4, and then exhale for 6 or more. And feel that sense of being supported and nurtured by the earth as you exhale. Good, now let the left knee roll out to the side, so you're stretching the inner meridian areas. And with the right leg, bring it out to the right. Try to keep the pelvis anchored to the floor. Remember, you can work with the knee bent if that's better for your hip and back. Check the jaws relaxed. Let's continue to sink into the support of Mother Earth on the exhalation. And as you exhale, just sort of giving the Mother Earth what you no longer need, what no longer serves you, and she will recycle it for us. Keep the jaw soft, that lovely sense of releasing as we lengthen the exhalation. Come back to center. Take the belt into the left hand, straighten the left leg out. I want you to push through the heel of the left foot, pull the toes back so the left leg becomes active. And with the right knee slightly bent and the right arm out to the side, let's draw the leg across the body, come into a twist. So we end up just anchoring ourselves along the left side, the outer side of the body. Pelvis comes off the floor, nice deep breath in, exhale and let go and release into the support of Mother Earth. Lovely. Now release the belt whilst the leg is in that position. And on the inhalation, bring the leg back to center. Take a deep breath in, engage the tummy muscles, bend the left leg if you need to support the back. And on an exhalation, slowly lower the leg, keep pushing out through the heel, push, 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 as if you're trying to make as much space as possible in the hip. And once the leg connects to the floor, I want you to let go completely. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath at the top. And as you exhale, get that sense of just letting go. Letting go, giving to Mother Earth to recycle. Being supported by her bounty. Noticing the difference in the sides since you've released the stagnant energy patterns from the right side. Lovely. Bend the right leg. Bring the belt to the left leg. Make sure it's on the ball of the foot, not the arch. Let's have 5 just dynamic movements to activate the back of the leg a bit more. Inhale, let the knee bend. Exhale, push up. Good, now hold, relax the jaw, lengthen the exhalation, give what no longer serves you physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, into the earth to be recycled. You might find that you naturally want to just hold the breath out at the end of the exhale and rest in the stillness. Good, now let the right knee roll out to the side. Left leg comes out. Keep the back of the pelvis anchored to the earth. Lengthen the exhale. Come back to center. Belt into the right hand, push the right leg away, actively push. Left knee slightly bent to start with, come across. Lengthen the exhale. So the right leg is straight, you're pushing out through the heel. Check the jaws relaxed, really concentrate on releasing as you exhale, noticing any resistance in the shape the body doesn't like. Take your attention to the resistance and breathe through it. Lovely, release the belt. Leg comes back to center. Take a deep breath in, rebend the right leg if you need to support the back. And as you exhale, slowly lower, keep pushing out through the heels. So you're lowering with an active leg. Push, 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 push. Feel the space in the hip, lengthen the leg. Once it's down, deep breath in, completely relax the body. Hold the breath in slightly, and then mentally focus on the left side as you pour the energy down and out, down and out. Bend the legs, soles of the feet on the floor. Bring the heels as close in to the bottom as you can. And as you inhale, just lift the heels. So we're just moving into the sole of the foot again. And as you exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower. Good, now this time lift the toes on the inhale. Maybe bring the heels a bit further away. Lovely. So focusing on the feet, we're going to lift the heels and hold that position. Bring the heels as close in towards you as you comfortably can without compromising the knees. And as you inhale, push up into bridge. Peel the spine off the floor. So feeling the shape of the sole of the foot in this position, there's a deep arch. We're going to really work with this later. Exhale to lower. Keep the heels up. Inhale, push all the way up. Exhale. Let's add in the arm movement. Inhale, arms come up and over. Hold the breath in just for a moment. Exhale, lowering arms and spine. Keep the heels lifted. And again. Good, last one. Release the heels this time. Bring the knees towards you, circle through the knees again and the hip. So that sense of movement, of energy in the pelvis. Lovely, keep the ankles together, arms out to the side. Just add in a little bit of fire element here. As you exhale, drop the knees over to the right. Inhale back up to center. Exhale to the left. Keep going, so control the movement, keep the shoulder blades anchored. So the fire center is about personal power. So bringing back your own power. And one of the things you can do, because we know that energy follows thought, is to say to yourself, I call back my power, because over our lifetime we give it away a lot, or it's taken from us by interactions with others that is maybe a little bit aggressive and makes us feel quite insecure. So just say to yourself, I call back my power. Lovely, back to center. This time we're going to rock from side to side, hold the shins. So you work with the whole of the back of the body. Stay with this movement if it feels enough for your back. So the full rolling movement doesn't suit everybody's back, especially at the beginning of a class. Sometimes it's fine at the end. So if you want to take it further, hold behind the knees and roll along the spine. Use the exhale to take you back and the inhale to rock you up. Then come all the way up. So have your bricks handy. Just need to get some bricks. Told everybody else to get bricks. Okay, so just have your bricks at the front of the mat. So when we work with legs and mula bandha and pada bandha, we do get very hot as the energy starts to rise from Kundalini. So we're going to start in cat, but with the toes tucked under. Inhale, lift the gaze, so you get that nice arch in the back. And as you exhale, just push back a little bit and draw the tummy muscles in. So we're still doing a cat-cow movement in the spine, but we're pressing into the soles of the feet. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the strength needed at the tummy. Keep saying to yourself, I call back my power. There's somebody not muted on the, can you check that you're muted, please? We can hear your noises. I think it might be a dog, actually. Good, now next time you exhale, stay as low as you can, bring the knees off the floor, press. Inhale, drop the knees, come back. Exhale, press. Good, now on the exhale, we're going to come up, heel out the feet slowly. So pay attention to the sole of the foot. Exhale it down. And as you exhale it down, look at the foot that you're working on and start to lift the toes. So we're bringing in the beginning of pada bandha. So you press the heel down and the toes lift. Heel down first, toes lift, and just alternate that. Be really aware of the movement, be mindful of it. Good, now we're going to step through with the right leg and bring your hand to your bricks. So we're going to accentuate the back foot, so push that leg away as far as you can. So you're really working at pushing the heel away from you, opening the sole of the foot. Bring your hands in a little bit more if you need to, so sometimes I reach too far away. Inhale, straighten the front leg as best as you can. And as you exhale, lower. So I want you to be lifting the sole, the big toes and the baby toes. Okay, so we're not lifting the foot, we're just lifting the toes on that front foot. And as you start to lift the toes on the front foot, really push the ball of the big toe and the base of the baby toe into the floor. So remember, we're not doing this action, we're not rolling the foot up, that's moving the whole foot. We're lifting the toes and we're pressing down through the base of the foot. Inhale and exhale. So keep the toes lifting on the front foot. Be aware of that sense of that two-way energy movement. So there's a ascending current in the physical body and a descending current. They are equally important. If we just ascended, we wouldn't be bothering with our body. We'd be floating around in space. Yes. And if we just descend, it's difficult. Life becomes a bit heavy. Okay, so we need that balance of both. Lovely. Release the bricks, step back, heel out again. Good. Come forwards into plank. Pull the tummy muscles in and think about the heels. Push them away. Push, push, push. So you can feel the push is so strong that you can feel the calf muscles stretching. So you're in plank. If the full plank is too much, drop the forearms if the wrists are a little bit tender. Feel that sense of personal power being challenged at the navel. I call back my power. Good, come all the way down. Relax. Oh, nice. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, come into cobra. Exhale, lower. And again, inhaling. As you inhale, I want you to start to visualize that you're pulling up earth energy from the feet all the way up. Inhale. It's just traveling upwards, being liberated. So the ascending current is also called the liberation current. Good. Tuck the toes, push the heels away. Inhale into cobra again. Exhale, push back into down dog, heel out the feet. Good. Step through on the left leg, take the bricks. Stretch the back leg as far away from you as you can, so you're really working through the heel. And remember, lift the toes, which is not this. This is not lifting the toes. That's flexing the ankle. Lift just the toes, push down through the ball of the foot. Inhale, front leg straightens. Exhale, sink deep. Keep the toes lifted throughout. So the front foot's totally active in Pada Bandha. Whenever I think about Pada Bandha, I get an image in my head like, you know, those suction things that you use to unblock a sink? Yeah, that's the level of suction I want you to create on the sole of the foot. So you will feel it in your feet tomorrow, I'm just warning you. Because we wear so many different types of shoes that actually don't let our feet work properly. Notice whether the foot's become lazy and you now got your toes on the floor. Lift, lift, lift. Good, releasing. Step it back. Good, we're going to come forwards into plank again. Push, 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 push through the heels. So you feel the stretch in the calf muscle. Engage the tummy muscles, maybe drop the forearms. Feel the power at the navel. I call back my power. Say it to yourself, I call back my power. Lovely, come all the way down, well done. Oh, it's a relief, isn't it, after? You ready? We're going to suck up the earth energy, let it travel. You can imagine a ball of red light here is going to come from the feet up, travel up to the top of the head. Inhale. Exhale. Good, tuck the toes, push out through the heels, inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Good, now this time walk the hands and the feet towards each other, holding Uttanasana. Soften the knees here if you need to, if it feels like there's too much tension at the top of the hamstring. Earth, horizon, sky. Inhale, lift the gaze to the horizon. Imagine a sunrise. Exhale, touch the earth. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, touch the earth. Now engage Pada Bandha. So the feet are active, the toes are lifting. Inhale, horizon. Exhale, touch the earth. Keep the toes lifted throughout, pushing down through the ball of the big toe, base of the baby toe, and the heels. So feel a sense, whilst we do this simple breath movement, of pulling up this energy of the earth, the Mother Earth that supports us all. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the earth, and yet we feel we're separate. We're not. Our bodies are made of earth. Draw up the energy of the earth. And when you exhale, I actually want you to send love into the earth. So pulling up the love of Mother Earth into you. And as you exhale, send it back so you have some deep respect for the planet. Inhale, horizon. Just keep going. Keep the feet working. So the legs, and especially around the ankles, should be shaking slightly if you're working the legs properly. Good, last one. Good, now hold that upward movement, push through the heels, push the palms up. So the legs are still working. Feel the ball of the foot in the floor. Push, 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 push. Feel the base of the baby toe in the floor. Press the heels into the floor. So you might find that you're pushing so hard that you're actually leaning forwards a bit. Push the heels. Okay, now engage Mula Bandha. So draw the pelvic floor muscles into the body. Feel slightly surprised that they're working. Okay, over. And as you go deeper, if that suits your body, then you need to push even harder into the earth. If it feels too much, lower the hands to the head. If it's still too much, bring the hands to the hips so we're not straining the lower back and the sacrum. And again, this really works the fire center as well. So repeat again, I call my power back. And release, relax your toes. Ooh, grateful. Turn the mats so you're facing on the same line as me. Have your bricks handy. Feet nice and wide. Okay. So again, Pada Bandha, lift the toes. Press down through the ball of the foot. Make sure the feet are wide. So when you measure this, it's not always that accurate. It depends on your body shape, but the ankle should be underneath the wrists, round about there. Okay. So if you've got really long legs, yeah, but short arms, so just sort of, that's a gauge anyway. So the feet are lifted. I'm chatting away, but you're still doing yoga, okay? So now I want you to press down through the feet really strongly. So both toes are forwards, not out to the side. Press down through the ball of the big toe on both foot, base the baby toe and the heel. Now just bend the knee very slightly. And I want you to imagine you're going to pull your feet together. Can you feel that? Can we smile? Smile. Okay, let's add in the Prithridi Mudra. Vitruvian Man, Leonardo da Vinci. Reach out as far as you can into the heart space, work the legs, press, 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 press. Smile. Lovely. Ooh, relax it all. Keep the toes lifted, not Pada Bandha. We're still using Pada Bandha. Fold forwards. Use the brick if you need to support the forward position. Good, nice long exhalation. Feel yourself pushing into the outer edge of the feet, down through the base of the big toes. So you've got this strong energy lift from the earth up. Take a deep breath in. Lovely. As you exhale, send down your love. So using the brick if you need to, or hands on the floor, depending on where you are. Inhale, draw up Mother Earth, lift the gaze to the horizon. Exhale, send down your love. Inhale, lifting. Sending love. As a species, we do a lot of taking of the planet, and it's time to give back. We need to bring some balance in. Good, now take a brick or two bricks and push away as far as you can. So you don't, if you've got the flexibility, you don't need to use a brick, but sometimes it's quite nice to have that support. So feel the stretch now through the ribs, head relaxed. Good, now keeping as much length as you can, we're going to walk ourselves over to the right. So you can use the bricks like stilts. Feel that stretching, so you might not have bricks and you might be working with the hands. You can always use a good hardback book. Tolkien's very good. In hardback, it's about the right size, and the content's rather good. Okay, let's walk our hands over. So as you walk them back the other way, I want you to keep as much length through the side of the body. Remember, the feet are active, so we haven't released Pada Bandha. We're still sucking up the energy of earth. Back to center. Use the bricks if you need to for the next movement. Just relax your toes just for a little bit. Let's bend the knees and lift the heels. And then rock back onto the heels and lift the toes. Good, now let's go side to side. So we're not working with Pada Bandha. This one, we're just going to go from side to side. We'll use Pada Bandha in a minute. Just freeing up the energy channels. So bending one knee and then the other. So you get a nice deep stretch into the inner leg channels. Good, now apply Pada Bandha. Grab the elbows with opposite hands. We're going to start to draw the infinity loop. So the infinity loop is like a big 8 squished on its side. Lovely, change directions. Settle yourself to center. Heel the feet in. Ooh. Soften the knees. Relax the bandha. Inhale, sweep all the way out. Exhale. Do your legs feel alive now? Yeah, give them a little shake. So just going to finish the asana with the earth sequence, which is the softer vinyasa. So hands to the heart space, diamond mudra. Start in the center of the mat. Inhale. Be aware of the pause, just drop into the pause. Exhale. Drop into the pause. Inhale, hands to the throat. Exhale, push down. Inhale all the way up. Really observe the pauses, they're really important. Step out with the toes rolling out. Inhale. Turn to one side, bring the back heel off the floor. Inhale. Hands to the throat. Exhale, push the palms forwards. All the way up. Turning. Other way. Forward folding. Back to center. Diamond mudra. Inhale. Step out for the squat. Turn the other way first, so whichever way you went, do the opposite. Inhale. Exhale. Other way. Inhale to come back up. Step to center. Inhale. Exhale. Let the eyes close. Rest your attention at the center of the chest. And keeping your eyes closed, make sure the feet are directly under the hips. So just do it with the eyes closed. So you feel that sense of support coming directly up, soles of the feet, ankle, knee, hip, shoulders in line. Let the hands relax, keeping our eyes closed. Gently block the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Pause at the top. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. One more. Switch sides, gently block the left, sweep the right arm up, observe the pauses. Hands together. Focus on the tip of the nose. Breathe in, sweep the arms up. Pause. Exhale down through the midline. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. Let's try to work with the eyes closed so you go into the inner landscape. Lovely, well done. Let's come down to the floor. So we're going to do pranayama or square breathing. So the symbol for earth is a yellow square, and our mind likes symbols because they're rich in energy. So we're going to draw a shimmering yellow square and we're going to sit inside it. The breath is even. So the breath has 4 parts. Often we don't consciously understand that, but there's an inhale, there's a pause, there's an exhale, and then there's another pause. So we can use that system of breathing to create the square, which is very stabilizing and calming. So let's bring our hands back into Prithvi mudra. So thumb to the tip of the ring finger. Relax the spine and the shoulders, but the spine is upright, so don't let it collapse either. Chin is just very slightly tucking in. Be aware of the back of the neck lengthening, so there's some energy flowing through the back of the neck into the heart space. Place your attention on the right hip, and as you inhale, draw a shimmering golden yellow line up to the right shoulder for a count of 4. Hold the breath in, draw a line across for a count of 4. Exhale down into the left for 4. Hold the breath out and complete the square as you draw a line across to the right, and keep going. Notice the mind wandering off on other things. Bring it back to the dedicated concentration of the breath, the coloured line creating the square. Let's do one more breath. Releasing the practice and rolling down. So I want you to make sure you're going to be warm enough, so use a blanket if you need to. And roll down with the knees bent. Rest the knees against each other and take the feet wider, so you switch off the psoas muscle, which is the muscle that connects at the top of the thigh area, runs through diagonally the pelvis and up towards the heart space, and it holds a lot of emotional tension. So it's one of the few body positions in which it will switch off properly. So just switching off, bring your hand to the heart. So either resting the hands on the heart space or interlacing the hands and having them above the crown of the head. If you start with the crown of the head and then it feels too much, then change your hand positions. So notice where the knees touch and where the feet are touching. We're going to take a deep breath in with our attention at the knees. And as you exhale, run the energy down the legs, the lower legs, and out into the soles of the feet and into the earth. So remember, energy follows thought. So breathing in with the focal point where the knees touch. Breathing out. And again. Good. Now place your attention on where the pelvis touches the earth, and then bring your attention back to the knees. Breathe in. Exhale down the upper leg into the pelvis, into the earth. Good. Now shift your attention to the center of the chest, the heart space, and where the shoulder blades touch the floor. Take a deep breath in with your attention on the chest. Exhale through the shoulder blades into the earth. Just really shifting any stagnant energy that we've managed to release, let it go into the earth, offer it into the earth. Finally, focus on the head. Notice where it touches the floor. Focus on the third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Take a deep breath in, pulling in energy. Exhale through the back of the head into the earth. Offer all that no longer serves you to the earth. Good. Now release all effort and simply rest. Observe the natural breath, nothing more. Don't try to change the breath, just observe it. When you're ready, roll over to one side. If you're not ready, then don't roll over to one side. And just visualize the closing energy sequence for the body. Hands to the heart space. You can stay on the floor if you wish to. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up, gathering in. And as you exhale, bring your attention down into the heart space and honor the light that's within you. And namaste.